It's going to be a run back. Again, this is game 5. Not game 5. Best of 3
Start
even.
off with the duck hunt again.
No.
Oh.
Where did this duck hunt come from?
It's apparently the sort of a main that they want to start playing. That's what I read for. So maybe they just want more experience on playing duck hunting tournament. And you know, you're on winner side. You got that set in hand. So like, if you lose this set, you're still, you still got another set to win the tournament.
No,
so.
but now it's best of 3 sets. So it's gonna go a bit faster.
Yeah, exactly. So whether or not this duck hunt will pay off is going to be interesting to see. I mean, again, I don't think this is one specifically for the matchup. We've seen him already want to play the Pikachu into it, and he obviously already took it with the Pikachu. I think he just wants that experience in the matchup with the duck hunt in tournament, and it's working out so far. So
this duck hunt's brain is expanding. Do you see he like shoots the can with the men?
Yeah, keep this in mind, right? This duck hunt's brain is like currently on cloud 9, right? And it's
nice.
8 hours into a tournament basically. So like imagine that, like having your brain online for that long and still being able to do these setups and stuff, still being able to keep track of a can. Like my god, like I'd be just asleep right now. Like I'd be so tired thinking about doing all these can setups. But maybe he just plays duck hunt so much it's just second nature, right?
Were the Min players in the basement where they belong?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see no Min-Mins. It's one of those characters that like it's going to be really strong, but shouldn't be, SWW6 stream episode 1. Really bad day SDing with bots. That's a pretty good summary. Should change the stream title to that, I suppose. But it's not completely accurate. It's been a good day, We've had a really good game.
Sin, the set has just started. It's grand finals.
They're only best of 3 though right now, since
best of 3
running
sets,
out of time, basically. Yeah.
It's already 7:30. We all want to go home.
Well, yeah, I think with the venue as well, like having to close or something. We need more Bayo. Yeah, true. I mean, hey, you could have watched out for Man. He played some Bayo in pools and stuff. I was not brave enough to do that. I'm just trying to like keep track of all these. This could be a case of like, okay, we're saying the duck hunt's got a big brain, right? But what if it really is just a monkey in a typewriter scenario, Like, maybe he's just hitting the typewriter and the cans are just hitting people. He's not actually thinking about it. It's just happening.
There's no way. It's way too accurate. He's doing like mathematical calculations on the fly. He's like setting up the physics.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe this literally is a man-made genius right now.
So, I missed Cloudy's duck hunt game.
Yeah.
Before, how's the duck hunt in comparison to the Pikachu?
Duck hunt is pretty insane.
It's pretty nasty, yeah.
So why do you reckon you go duck hunt here instead of Pika?
Well, Laz reckons that he wants more match experience with the duck hunt, so take it as his main.
Okay, yeah.
I think supposedly, he's a Pikachu main, like going rogue, and decides that he wants to main duck hunt now. God knows why. And he just wants that experience.
Easy,
like the Council of Peaches won't take that line down.
Exactly.
They're gonna come to Carly's house.
I think he's had enough of the slander that he's gotten for being a Pikachu main, and now he wants to be a humble, duck hunt main, because that's much better, isn't it?
My theory actually is that Cloudy wants a character that no one has matchup experience against.
Okay.
I think that's the only reason why you choose duck hunt.
I feel like
or just that they're not able to deal with the can shenanigans.
Yeah.
They're so focused on running you down and pressure. Because obviously Sheik wants to be in there. She needs to get in and get to you.
Exactly.
If you've got the can, you've got the clay pigeon, you've got Downby, whose name I can't remember, to keep them out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's safer than getting juggled across the stage.
Yeah, the can is really good at interrupting combos as well. Like,
For sure.
Like there, right there.
That might be the point, because the can stop you getting juggled by Sheik.
Yeah, it's like
all the way across.
It's like snake grenades almost,
Oh, what a nice back
that frame! Duck hunt wanted his money. He's so angry.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
So obviously, I'm sure you've mentioned that for venue time constraints, we're now on a best of 3 grand finals. Unfortunately,
people know.
So Cloudy is now,
Slinn,
one game away from winning his first tournament.
It is one game.
Can you imagine that, turning up to your first tournament, going, this kid is pretty good.
Yeah, with the duck hunt on top of it, like, oh my god, like, you can just say, even if you didn't play Duck Hunt at all, just, oh yeah, I won the tournament with Duck Hunt, you know?
Yeah. It makes me feel good about drowning in pools because Cloudy was 4th in my pool.
Yeah, 4th seed, right? Like,
how,
no one can
how do
see
you
this.
see someone who's never been to a tournament before and someone says is really good?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you can't put them
sort of
first.
give them like, yeah, sure, like. But now we know, right? So
Yeah,
on
for
the
sure.
next one,
This
like,
is a hell of a debut
Yeah.
for the young man.
yeah, just to turn up, win a tournament.
I think Cloudy was just a Wi-Fi player, like a humble Wi-Fi player.
Yeah,
and, then,
humble,
and now
what?
they're like finally doing stuff offline. And
It's
they're
crazy, right? Like, how much if you actually play the game that you get good at it?
I mean, with Leia as your training partner, you're going to get good pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to. You're almost made to get good, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna drown.
For sure.
like-
Or else you're just going to give up the game at that point.
yeah. I mean,
How do you feel about Taka though? How do you feel about Taka's performance this one? He's in the top 8 graphic.
Yeah, he did exactly what I expected him to do. And that was show up and beat everyone before him, and then unfortunately lost to his Plymouth counterpart.
Oh no.
You know? So I'm very proud of him. And he did exactly what I told him he would do.
yeah, top 8, like from AMS to top
Oh,
8.
what a
That's
roll read there. Yeah. So at this point, like, Leia needs to keep on the pressure.
yeah, you got the
You
lead.
can't let that cunt run away. You've got the lead. You've got to be smart with the pressure, but not land on that S-man.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because like against some zoners, when you got the lead, it can be hard for them. But not Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is like, I don't know what it is. Like his projectiles, the way they approach you, the way he can approach
Yeah,
you.
that
You
kind of
have to
so
keep the
powerful.
aggression on there. Like you can't just play it safe because you can be put in a bad situation so fast because if you let him to get time to put up the can.
I think that can comes out like frame like 2 or something.
like
it's
three,
like
yeah.
Very fast.
it's like Snake's grenade. It's a get off me tool. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
A lot of people say that Duck Hunt is kind of like the original Banjo, and if that's
The
the
actual
case, then
original
Can
design.
should have a limit as well, just like Banjo's Wonder Wing.
Yeah. I would be down for that, you know. You know, he's not got infinite cans. Everyone knows that. Like he's got to run out.
Cloudy is pulling this deficit back very efficiently
Yeah,
here.
like Duck Hunt, don't
Oh
underestimate
my
that damage.
goodness.
Oh my God.
You land on them and then down smash.
And that was
And we're an even game almost.
Yeah, basically. Unless
Very nice confirm there, Leia re-extending that lead.
Yeah, using the Smashville platform, I think that's very, very much. You know, we were talking about stage variety and how it will impact some matchups. So this is definitely one of them. Like Sheik can get some mad confirms on some stages, but not on others. You know, and that was a good example of one of them where got the extension specifically because of the height of the Smashville platform.
I really wish I could see some raindrops here. Do you know the raindrop combo?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's the raindrop called?
It's when they up air drag you down to the platform. They drop down the platform and then up air drag down and then up smash.
Oh yeah.
It's disgusting. It's really
It's kind
cool.
of a Joker special one, like.
Well, Leia is extending the stop lead.
Yeah, I think you got to like, as we said, like when you're at low percent versus Duck Hunt, you can rack on so much damage so fast that you need all the lead you can take.
Well, that was almost.
So close.
I think that's really good.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, right?
Oh,
my goodness.
Wow, that killed so early. Like,
Took that dog to the vet, put it down, and then exploded it.
Yeah, literally.
I don't
Said,
know.
no, I'm not done yet. Boom.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have talked about Leia Sheik much in terms of when Leia first turned up at Smash About 1, played Wolf.
Yeah.
And,
Who Leia was pursuing.
yeah, and the
old
bracket
times.
demon of JChild couldn't beat him with the Wolf. And the Sheik came out and she was really, really passionate about this character. And we were all sat there going, are you sure? Wolf's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Wolf's good.
You
Sheik,
sure?
and
Wolf's
this was at a
super
time
late?"
where Sheik was underrated. Like,
And-
well, no one really.
And Leia's like, look, Sheik is going to win this for me one day. She's put in the work, and look at how much it's paid off.
Yeah.
Last time before the pandemic, she got second,
Yeah.
won Southwest
was-
Warzone 4,
Leia was consistently top 3.
and again, here we are again, Leia's in top 2. This Sheik has come so far.
I love that history that you've given us, actually.
Yeah, no, it is good to point this out because then you got the Sheik who's been grinding it out from the start, and then you got Cloudy who's just out of nowhere with the.
The young blood new player.
yeah.
I think it just shows that when you're passionate about a character, you can really push them.
Yeah, you can make it work. Like obviously, we've been talking a lot about the character balance in this game, and like when you should swap to other matchups, and like I mean, here we're getting the. Well, he's got his experience. He's going to go back to the Pikachu. I think that's smart. You know, this is game 3 of the first set.
Oh, the tried and tested. Look at these drag downs.
Yeah, like it's so much. Feels like the neutrals kind of a lot better to play. It feels a lot more natural in it, if anything. But yeah, as I
You've
was-
got to imagine these two know each other very well.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
So they're going to go for reads that you wouldn't see normally.
Exactly, yeah. I feel like at this point it's not Sheik Pikachu matchup, it's the Cloudy Leia matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
These two know each other so well, and they will just have a better read than we will ever be able to on each other's behaviour.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what's happening half the time.
Yeah.
There's two
These
tentacles
characters
there.
are very fast, and it can be hard to tell. Like,
It's such an even game as well. Like,
yeah, it's going to be like this for the rest
They
of the
doesn't
sets,
usually
I
drop
think.
those ledge traps. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, again, it's end of the
I
day.
think
It's been a long one. Like,
you've also got to factor in that Pikachu Quick Attack is the anti-lead trap tool.
it is maybe the best move in the game. In my
But somehow
opinion,
Leia
but-
still finds a way to shut down that quick attack.
For sure. It's
crazy,
It's
yeah.
punishable if you expect it, but it's also very difficult sometimes.
Right, yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's punishable if you expect it and you're very good at the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a big hurt box on it. You just need to be
Time
prepared
it
for
very
it.
well.
You see
basically.
Leia just patiently waiting on that top platform for the quick attack to come in.
Yeah.
Everyone tries to attack it head on because you want to like look cool. You want to be like, oh, I countered the quick attack.
Interrupt
But
it,
just
yeah.
being patient and waiting for it is probably the best.
Oh, no needles into.
Look,
I think
they are literally even percent. That's how
wow,
close
that
this is.
is. Not anymore. Leia had to hit him with the needle to really
It's
put them
a
ahead.
representation of how close this match is.
Oh, no control.
I'll do it later.
Forward tilt.
I don't know.
You know what I really want to see? I want to see this whole thing ended with an up B.
Pikachu? Or like, you think if Sheik lives to like 300%, I think Pikachu's up B would kill her. So.
No. I mean like Sheik's up B. The explosion.
Oh, we saw the last game end that way, so into the side B for some sort of reset pressure. I'm not
I
sure.
reckon that was an air dodge call.
Yeah.
You're going to come towards
Yeah, I
me.
think you might be right actually. But yeah, one of Sheik's side B is one of
Oh,
those.
the dash attack.
Sometimes you just got to do it. It's punishable, but sometimes you got to get that hit.
That's skull bash makes me bash my skull.
It's also such a good tool for people who are just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Because if you plank, they die.
Oh, yeah.
So
true.
against Sheik, that's really not a problem because none of her small, like low down moves are going to kill Pikachu.
Yeah, no, there aren't. Yeah, and that's the problem with Pikachu. He's so small, you got to go for those small, low, like, those down tilts and things like that to have any chance of like hitting him after in neutral at all, really.
These T-Jokes trying to wall out that recovery. Oh, and the
Smash
raw
is
S-Smash
there.
ledge.
No,
Falling that neutral
I
gap.
once heard from a very wise Pikachu mate that Pikachu is literally optimal for just F smash.
That
Yeah.
move is very strong.
Sandal.
You just saw it here.
Yeah, and this is tournament life right now. For,
This is a mountain
for
to
Leia,
climb.
so-
It's not impossible by any means.
like this is a very momentum-based character. If you just get that, get going, you can just keep it going.
You know what I love seeing? I love seeing the respect between players because Cloudy doesn't always up the under the stage because they know that Leia is just going to counter it.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah.
We're trying to
Yeah,
put a
side
big
beast.
hitbox in the way.
Yeah, you're in that percentage where just none of your kill confirms really gonna work.
Does she have any kill throws?
No,
No, not
Or this
really.
is
You
running
you
away
gotta
from Leia
like.
at this point.
yeah.
You need to land something raw right now, and it's so hard for her right now.
Oh, there was the raw. There was the try and predict
You
it.
have to. You can't even.
Cloudy's
Down,
That's
is-
it.
That's it.
Cloudy's come in.
Incredible with
They've
a
come in, they've
3-stock
won
victory.
their first tournament. This is crazy. This is unprecedented.
Excellent game.
That is,
Yeah, let's get a clap. Let's get a clap for that. Let's get a clap for that.
Kumori coming up, showing up, taking the first tournament that he's ever been to, showing that Wi-Fi players are not just Wi-Fi players.
But that was a very classy win. That was like high society. We should have been clicking our fingers instead of clapping for that one.
It's one of those that, like, in Leia's position, you're happy for your friend as well.
Yeah, you can't even feel too bad going second, and you know how good he is. Like, you play against each other all the time. You know that he can take a game off you like that, and especially when we only had time for the best of three. We would love to see what happened if it was the best of five, but maybe for next time.
It's been a very good, very respectful tournament. We haven't had any controller smashes.
Good.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone's
seems
had
like they've
fun.
enjoyed
I
themselves.
was close after Slinn uses TO powers to beat me. But
Yeah. Well, I think we better sign off and call it a day because we need to leave the room in about 12 minutes. So I'd personally like to say thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you for my stream team for getting this set up. I've been so busy rushing around trying to do all the venue booking that I haven't had anything to do with this. So this has all been Tolu and Ornstein and the gang that have helped out. So I'm very grateful to them. I'm very grateful for everyone who came and watched.
Thank you guys so much for tuning to the stream. We have to leave now. This has been Cool Smash with your commentators, Kintama, aka Tolo, and Laz, aka
Lazarus.
Laz.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, and also please send all your love to Slinn. He's an amazing TO.
Amazing
He
TO.
put so much effort into this, you don't even realise. Sweet man, please.
Thanks so much for Ornstein.
Best
Slinn
to,
a thief.
best
all
to
the
you
provisions.
UK.
Easily. Top 8 at least.
Okay, Lewis.
Maybe not the best
Lewis,
Smash player,
come here.
but definitely the best TO.
McCone wants you. Okay, Lewis is here. Speak to the mic.
Hello.
Speak to the people.
I fucked up, but that's all right because I had fun.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay, end the stream. End it there. That's all we need.